Hey everyone, Teo here. Today I'm reviewing the Alldocube iPlay 60 Mini Turbo, which is an 8.4-inch Android tablet running Android 14. First of all, disclaimer, this is a review unit provided by the company, and in this video I'll just present to you my findings so that you can decide whether this is worth the money. And the price of this tablet at the time of review is US $179, which probably includes shipping since this is listed on AliExpress. And you may still be able to get this at a lower price depending on whether there is any promotion. Alright, as usual, let me give you the bottom line up front. So I have actually reviewed several variants of the previous model, the iPlay 50 Mini. And this new tablet has some upgrades and unfortunately some downgrades. So the most noticeable upgrade is this tablet is now using the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor. So the overall responsiveness of this tablet is actually more responsive compared to the previous tablets running MediaTek G99. Like when I am swiping up to see all the apps, the scroll movement is smoother, but there is still the 60 Hz stutter because this is a 60 Hz display. And when I download web pages, the web pages load really fast. And also when I download huge games, like gigabytes of games, I can see the download bar load really quick. So the download speed and the overall responsiveness of this tablet is fantastic. So that is one noticeable upgrade. Another noticeable upgrade is there are now two speakers for stereo audio, but the audio still sounds hollow, but at least the volume is loud enough. They have removed the 3.5mm audio jack, unfortunately. So if you want to use wired earphones, you have to use the USB-C port here, which can transmit video as well. This tablet has official support for Google Play Store. This 8.4-inch LCD is bright, but kind of glossy and reflective. By the way, this is a screen protector that's already applied on the tablet. The visuals are sharp with a resolution of 1920 by 1200, and the colors are vibrant. So this is a pretty good display. Build quality for this tablet is really solid. I'm not sure if they are using metal for the body, but when I try to flex the tablet, there is no flex at all. And this size is really compact and portable, and you can hold the tablet in one hand, which makes it really convenient when it comes to reading, checking emails, or even watching movies or playing games. And as you can see, as I turn the tablet like this to switch the orientation, it is very responsive. Another downside compared to the previous models is this tablet does not support cellular. So the previous model can hold one nano SIM and a micro SD card. This card tray can only hold one micro SD card. And that brings me to mention the other downside, which is this tablet only has 128 gigs of internal storage. So if you install huge games, it's going to use up storage quite quickly. Oh, there is 8 gigs of RAM, by the way. Oh, another downside is I don't like this app switcher because you have to scroll left and right to see all the apps. I wish they can update the firmware or the OS to show smaller thumbnails or previews of all the apps, which is more useful. Battery life of this tablet is around 6 to 8 hours, and you can easily get 7 to 8 hours of use if you are not running this tablet at maximum 100% brightness. So that's the bottom line. I really enjoy using this tablet because it's so compact and convenient to bring around. I just wish there is cellular and there is more internal storage. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to buy this tablet, consider using the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below to support my YouTube channel and the work that I do here. Alright, on to the full review. Let's take a look at the items included in the box. This is the packaging box. So the tablet actually comes with 1 year warranty, and I have already taken everything out. So this is the quick start guide, and inside this box you will get these two items. This is a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, so this obviously will not transmit video, and there is no charger included. And this is the SIM ejection tool. Alldocube also sells some accessories for this tablet on the product page on AliExpress. So for an extra $10, you can get this wired earphones or headset, the OTG adapter, this case, which obviously is not using real leather. And if you want the Bluetooth keyboard, it's an additional $10. This one is the portable one, and the build quality is kind of flimsy. And this stylus, which is a capacitive stylus. So this is not an active stylus. This will not support palm rejection. And you can choose to buy everything if you want to. Now the quality of these accessories is not the best, obviously, even how affordable they are. And now let's look at the design of this tablet. Now this 8.4-inch tablet looks beautiful. I like the rounded corners, and even the display is rounded at the corners. If I remember correctly, the weight of this tablet is 323 grams. The thickness is 7.9 millimeter, and the edges are beveled. So this is a pretty comfortable tablet to hold in hand, and because this is lightweight, you can hold this in hand for long periods of time. I'm actually not too sure what material they're using for the body, but it feels like metal, and I love the matte textured surface. So that's the tray that can hold one micro SD card, and unfortunately this tablet does not support cellular. On the back you can find the 13 megapixel camera with a flashlight. Design of the back is quite clean and simple. On this side there are the buttons for power and volume, and this tablet does not support fingerprint unlock or face unlock. At the top there is one speaker, and there is another speaker at the bottom, and notice this speaker is actually closer to the corner, but this speaker is further away from the corner. The audio sounds hollow, but it's loud enough. It's not too bad. I guess the audio quality for me is about 3 out of 5 stars. This USB-C port supports 18-watt charging and can output video. On Alldocube's website, they showed this image where controllers can be attached to the tablet for gaming, and this actually looks pretty cool. There is a 5 megapixel camera here, and this tablet supports auto brightness, and the auto brightness or adaptive brightness actually works pretty well. So right now I am using the tablet in a bright room environment, and the brightness is at 100%, and this tablet is bright. It's just that it's not going to be bright enough if there are reflections on the display. The colors look vibrant. Let me just show you some wallpapers. And these wallpapers are from my cloud storage. So the colors that you can get on this LCD display look really good. Resolution of this tablet is 1920 by 1200, so pixelation is not really noticeable from 1 arm's distance away, or even if you look close. An 8.4-inch tablet may not be the ideal size for reading comics if the text is too small, but if you can read the text, then sure, it's fine. And this of course is good for reading texts like books, ebooks, Most, if not all, web pages will load in tablet mode instead of desktop mode, and the presentation looks really good. The page format looks good, the text size is big and good for reading. Viewing angles of this tablet is pretty good, as in I do not see significant color shift, but I do see the slight drop in brightness. And I also see the LCD or IPS glow, which is a minor issue here. Let's talk about performance. This tablet is using the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor, and the overall performance is noticeably more responsive compared to the previous tablets that are using the MediaTek G99 processor. And this tablet has 8 gigs of RAM, and the company says you can use an additional 8 gigs of virtual RAM. The amount of usable storage is just 104 gigabytes, and after you install your games and apps, chances are you may run out of storage quite quickly. But thankfully there is the microSD card slot, so if you want more storage, you can just add more storage. The next thing I want to talk about is Android 14, which is the OS that's in this tablet, and the UI is Alldocube 3, which is a very simple UI with very basic features. One of the features is lift to wake the tablet, which you can see doesn't work that well. Okay, now it works, but it's too slow. Anyway, you can also double tap this to wake the tablet, and since there is no face or fingerprint unlock, you will have to type in your PIN or do a swipe. There is no double tap to lock the screen, but this is a software feature that you can get by installing some launchers. There is Google Play Store, so there is support for Google services. If you install Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, you can actually get those online cloud storage services integrated into the default Files app. Even though this tablet can output video from its USB-C port, the tablet does not have a PC mode or desktop mode like Samsung DeX. Android notification and settings work really well. And just see how responsive this tablet is. Everything just opens like in split second. This tablet has Widevine L1, which means the tablet will support high-resolution video streaming from video streaming services such as Netflix, Disney, and other services. I have not experienced any software issues with the OS or with the UI, and the UI actually looks pretty good. Let's talk about gaming. So I don't really play games on Android tablets, and I don't have any benchmarks for you. So I'm not the best person to review this tablet from a gaming perspective. So this is how fast or how much time it takes to load Genshin Impact, which by the way is a huge game. It's a huge file, and this loading speed is pretty fast. It's actually quite fast, noticeably faster compared to other tablets that I have tested. So the display refresh rate is 60 Hz, and the animation is quite smooth. So right now the graphics quality is low, which is the default, so let's go up to maybe the highest. Okay, there is a huge improvement in visual quality. Yeah, I can see some lag. I can definitely see and feel some lag, so this tablet is not going to be powerful enough to run Genshin Impact at the highest visual quality. I've just switched the graphics settings from highest to high. So the visual quality now still looks really good, noticeably better compared to the low default settings. And this seems to be quite smooth. and I can feel the tablet warming up, so the tablet does feel warm right now. The battery capacity of this tablet is 5500 milliamp hour. Based on my usage and based on my calculations, I was able to get around 6 to 7 hours of battery life with the tablet running at maximum brightness. So if you're not using the tablet at maximum brightness, you can easily get 7 to 8 hours. Right, to conclude, I really enjoy using this tablet, and this is the iPad mini of the Android world, and this is a tablet that Samsung should make, but for some reason Samsung doesn't make an 8.4-inch tablet that is this good. But of course there are some downsides, and the main downside for me really is the internal storage is just 128 gigabytes, and in reality, in actual usage, you're going to get just 104 gigabytes. And there is no cellular support, which is not a big deal because you can always use your phone's hotspot. Audio quality for the speakers can be improved, and if Alldocube can make the speakers better, that would be awesome. This is a beautiful tablet, and it's well made, and the build quality is solid. And this form factor is really nice for people who prefer something compact and portable. And the performance is fast, it's responsive, it's noticeably more responsive compared to the previous generation. So in my opinion, this is worth the money. So if you guys are interested to buy this, you can use the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below to support my YouTube channel and the work that I do here. And if you have other questions relating to this tablet, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I hope this review is useful. See you guys again. Bye.